Hello everyone, I'm Slow Bullet.
And I'm MattDratt, and we are doing the throwback podcast for CE3 2015.
This was just last year.
Yeah, this was July 11th at 5 p.m. EDT. If you're just catching us now, we did one for 2011, July 8th, and we'll be doing one for each year of CE3 on the day it got released.
Let's start off with talking about what CE3 2015, how hyped it was, and how good it was.
Yeah, we had that really good trailer. Remember our announcement trailer for this year?
Oh god, I love it. It's still really good. Yeah, I know, right? It's still so hype. In fact, it's so hype that Installation 01 or whatever they're called copied the music from it.
Yeah, they took our song. Which, I mean, I guess it wasn't our song, but
yeah.
we clearly found it. Actually, Kozakuu found it because it has like no YouTube video of just that song. It's like the song doesn't exist except for that one SoundCloud account.
Yeah, and it like has barely any likes and stuff on it. So yeah, but it's an amazing song and it just fits so perfectly with CE3 2015. Just because there was some rumors that we weren't gonna do a 2015, that it was just gonna be the end of us. But then we're just like, nah, dogs. Boom, we're back. This is the year. This is the year that we're gonna stick around and be here forever.
I also want to clarify before people start rumors, we don't hate IO1 for taking the song. It's not our song. So.
It's not. We don't hate IO1. We just found it funny. We're just like, one day listening, we're like, oh,
that's our song.
You bastard!
Anyway, yeah. 2015 was almost last year, honestly. Me and Kozakuu, and maybe even Renegade talked about it a little bit, where we were like, is this going to be last year? And then Renegade was like, come on, you got to at least do 7 years.
Yeah.
Because number 7, Bungie.
Yeah, we have to.
But I was a bit on the fence for doing 7 years, but he was like, let's see how this year goes, and then we'll decide then. And it was a pretty alright year, so that's why we're doing one more year.
I still remember that whenever like Dratt and Kozakuu just sent me the message saying that this is the last year, and instant heartbreak. I felt so.
Are you referring to 15 or 16?
I'm referring to 15 and 16.
With the both time we sent you the message.
I know, right? Like, if you ever get that one girl that like, if you're dating someone and they like message you, hey, let's talk. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, I mean, I was still on the fence about 15 being the last year, which is why it's not last year, we didn't announce it as the last year either, because 2014 was just so good. I was like, okay, let's see how 15 goes.
And we can push through. And honestly, 15 was still a great year for CE3. It really was.
Yeah, it was still a good year. I think this was one of our best multiplayer showings we've ever had.
Oh, by far, yes. It was amazing.
Which is weird for multiplayer.
Like, it's usually the single players that steal it for multiplayer this year.
In 2014, our multiplayer was like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was pretty sad. It was really sad.
Yeah, it was really sad. And where this year is like 25 minutes and had some of the best projects.
I know, right? Like, for instance, let's just get right into it. Like, multiplayer, we had Forge World by Altus, and he literally put Forge into Halo Custom Edition. Yeah, it's beautiful.
I just remember the Mexican opening.
I do too. That was beautiful. Like, everyone in the chat bursted out in laughter.
Well, yeah, our chat laughs, but
yeah.
And we were in a Skype call with the Storm people too, the Storm Blackbird people.
We'll have to do it this year again.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad that recording didn't make it to public, but this year we'll make sure.
Yeah, we will definitely. There was also just tons of things. We had a Minecraft map too, which was pretty cool. Just because everyone loves Minecraft, that's money project right there.
Minecraft. I love the name.
I do too.
I'm just gonna name all the projects for multiplayer, then we can talk about them. Asylum Final, Halo Revolution, Business Center, Windfall Island version 2, Test Run, and Mental multiplayer.
We also had a boat test and a K map and Turf Zambies also by Altus.
And Crash Test. Those are smaller projects by Altus that he kind of threw in. He threw in there with the Forge World, but they're still pretty good. He released all those, so good job with them.
Exactly. They were all pretty good maps, honestly. I mean, Windfall Island version 2, if you're a big Legend of Zelda fan, boom. There you go.
That was actually in CE3 2013 as well. Yeah. So it finally got released.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, you can go play on it. It's amazing. It's really good. It's fun.
Yeah, I remember. I'm really happy with how the Halo Revolution trailer turned out, because I remember in 2014 we showed off Halo Revolution. It was just straight gameplay, and everyone was like, "Oh, look at these dumb mods. You really CE3? These are just mods." And then in 2015, it was like some of the people's favorite project was the Halo Revolution. It was like a completely different between the 2 years when people are like absolutely hating it in 2014. 2015, they're like, this is awesome.
I know, it was so beautiful to actually just see that.
Yeah, and I made that trailer, so I better get credit for that.
Oh, there we go. Showing your ego off again.
You can submit your map files and we'll make awesome trailers like the Halo Revolution trailer.
Yeah, and then you'll become the most liked person in Halo Custom Edition.
You can go from most hated to most liked. Then again, I did record the footage for 2014 too. So, of course, this year had Test Run too.
Oh, it did.
That was such a good map.
Oh, that was amazing. I loved playing that. Honestly, that was like one of my favorite maps that I've ever played because it's completely different. It's basically like this puzzle obstacle course that just trolls with you all the time. It's so fun. In fact, if you have not played it yet, I would suggest playing it, but don't play it by yourself. Go grab a couple of your friends, unless you don't have any friends. Well, then that sucks, but
I'd like to apologize too if we don't mention your project in like great detail. We don't want to make this podcast like an hour long. So
no, we don't.
We're gonna have to skip over some projects, but sorry.
And of course, we also have demos like every other year.
Yeah, Saving Private Mike showed off some thongs.
Yeah, Private Mike, put your thongs away. God.
Been recording for too long. We just recorded an HMU. Okay. That's already came out. There's no more HMU coming out soon. We're recording this a lot in advance. And then of course we had Saving Private Mike, Flare Tags, Halo 4 Bipad Tag Pack, which got released eventually, and Super Smash Halo by Kirby.
Yeah, it's again Kirby coming in with all of his stuff. The only thing that I always remember about, like whenever it comes to demos, every year it's always, who do you remember most? Kirby. What did he make?
He made some cool stuff, but that biped though.
Yeah, biped though. Like, I guess just whenever that comes on our stage, like, I just completely forget everything each year. Just Kirby just haunts me.
Oh yeah, there's that biped.
Yeah.
I just remembered the huge continuous shot. That's what I'm looking for. The huge continuous shot after Saving Private Mike left. We went through Flare Tags, the Halo 4 Bipad Tag Pack, and Super Smash Halo intro, all in one shot. That was like a minute long.
Oh wow.
And I love continuous shots, so I liked it. It was a fun shot. No one else cares about that shot, but I love that shot.
It was something that you worked on. You just close out of whatever movie maker editing kit you're in, just like, that's beautiful. Yeah,
I love continuous shots. So whenever I get to do one, I'm just like, yes.
Well, make sure to do a continuous shot this year, just for you.
Yeah, just for me. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but there's gonna be like 3 minutes of uncut shit.
Anyway, we also had a machinima this year. It was not really a machinima, it was just a montage. It was a Xander's big ass montage.
Yeah, and I'm actually really surprised with how people liked it. No offense, Xanders, I'm sorry. But, you know, we were always on the fence about montages in CE3. I remember in 2011, we were like, no montages at all.
Oh, God. Like, whenever CE3 first came out, yeah, like 2011, like you're saying, we did not want any montages. We did not want any Halo music videos. We didn't want any of that crap.
Yeah, like, so when Xander submitted this, we were like, do we accept it? I mean, it's pretty good, so we accepted it. And I cut it down a bit because it was a montage. I just straight up didn't think people were going to like the montage, and people loved it.
Yeah.
Like, they were upset at me for cutting it down so much.
Like, so
I feel sorry for cutting it down so much because people loved it.
All right, so this year, if you actually can make like a really cool montage, we'll probably accept it. But if it's just, you just shooting some bullets and fucking blood gulch, sorry. Well, if it's just you shooting like some bullets and blood gulch with Linkin Park playing in the background, we're probably still gonna cut you out unless it's really good looking.
Single player maps. So we had Sierra 117, Takedown Extermination, Firefight Sector 09, Firefight Descent 2, Heretic Hunt, Winterstruck, Soy Single Player Adventure, and Single Player Version 3. Those last two maps have now been released.
I know, right? See, this is why I loved this year so much. We had a great multiplayer, and then we had an even greater single player.
Well, I still think multiplayer is maybe a bit better.
Multiplayer was a bit better.
No offense to your single player people. I mean, 2 of those projects are mine.
We still had like a huge layout. Like, it was beautiful. Like, we had Dratt showing off Sierra 117. Is this the second time you showed it off or the first time? Second time. I still like the first time you showed off. The first time was still the best, which was in 2014.
Really?
Yes, what? I loved it. Because I loved the way that the light worked on the stage, the lighting effect. That was beautiful. I still watch that video.
The straight up reveal was great, but I think this year's demo looks prettier.
I like the reveal better, though. So shut up.
The reveal was nice, though. A lot of people freaked out about it.
Yeah, but
no one freaked out about it this year.
I still loved whenever Firefight Descent 2's trailer came on, because I'm still a big fan of Firefight Descent. I'll still go back and play it. Like, if my internet goes out, that's the game I play, because I can't get my Steam account to work offline still for some stupid reason. But hey,
Heretic Hunt was great. He showed off some of his Spyro showed off some of his cutscenes this year. Those were really good cutscenes. Like, I'm jealous.
Oh god, yes. Like, I loved Heretic Hunt. It's just a complete custom campaign about, as the elites and what happened between Halo 1 and Halo 2.
And then, of course, we had Soy Single Player Adventure and SPV3, the 2 campaign modifications this year. Both of them are now released, too, so you can go play them both. Oh, yeah. Stuff at CE3 does get released. And, yeah, that was CE3 2015. Almost the last year of CE3, but it wasn't.
So, yeah, there we go. That was CE3 2015.
We'll join you in just 2 days for CE3 2013.
Yeah, we're just hopping all around. Yeah. See you then.
Later.
Bye-bye.